Welcome to another episode of Mach Fishing. In this episode, this would be my last crabbing trip for 2019.
Got him. Try to get away.
I really had to work for the bushel that I caught. The water temperature had dropped to around 60 degrees, so the crabs are going deeper and they're going to be leaving the area. Sadly, my crabbing trips will come to an end until next year. Many of the crabs caught were large and full of meat. I love fall crabbing. This would be another daytime crabbing trip on the eastern shores of Maryland. 4 of us would launch today between 11:10 a.m. and 12 noon to get the outgoing tide. Winds were expected to be between 2 and 4 miles an hour all day. Low tide was at 3:15 p.m. I baited my 1,200-foot trout line with chicken necks the day before. When looking at the marine maps, this is how I try to lay my trout line, especially in areas that I'm not sure where the crabs are. In the first example, I would try to find a deep channel and lay my line in the channel along the edge. In the second example, I'm not exactly sure if the crabs are in shallow or deep, so I would run it across the mouth of a creek, where I would start in the shallow, go deep, and then end back in the shallow. In the third and final example, I would look for where the water depth bottoms out by a point and run it along the edge. That's where I think the crabs would be hanging. This is at least a tactic I would use in the fall.
Oh, waiting for the chain. I have extra long lines today because I'm in deeper water than normal. Looks like I'll have to let this line soak so the crabs can find it. They're moving slower, and there's probably not a whole lot in this area. I'll decide later if I want to move it or not. It'll depend on the rest of the guys. Because I'm lacking a Mirage drive, I will not be doing this alone, just in case I need to borrow a Mirage drive if my Bixby motor battery gets exhausted. Oh man, he disappeared. Ah, 2 of them. Oh, what a monster. I'll see how the other guys are doing. There's another one. There's another one. There's another. Oh, I had 3 just now drop.
Most of the crabs today were caught in 11 to 12 feet of water. The water temperature was 60.3 degrees, much colder than the last time I was out.
A female. My first female. Two, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 5.
I really worked for my crabs on this trip. My Mirage Drive chain broke, and also a strap on my seat broke. Another kayaker, my friend Jeff's cousin, he turtled his Outback on the way back when the winds all of a sudden kicked up out of nowhere, and we were heading back to shore. Everybody made it to shore safely. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.